confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Jackson's Panthers going up against Bryant's Rams. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
Larry, we haven't had NFL football in this city for 22 years, but football is back here in Los Angeles. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. Shift together here from the D-line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
There's Keenum now on second down. And it's incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And this offense certainly hoping that a veteran wide receiver in Britt can set the tone here in this one.
And we've seen better maturity out of him as his career has gone on, but no lack of speed. He can still get deep and hurt a defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. It's complete to Britt. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a 1st down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
3 down. Now let's go.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the starting crew defensively for Carolina.
When Shaq Thompson declared for the draft, I said he should be a running back in the NFL. He said no way, he'd rather hit people as a linebacker.
And ready now for 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Another carry now for Gurley. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And this is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And that's going to make it 4th down. So the Rams call on Johnny Hecker here to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for the Panthers, Ted Ginn. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. Another pistol look here. They'll run. This is Jonathan Stewart. And some space here. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 21. And that leads to a Carolina 1st down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll make it a 2nd down. And this offensive unit should have a lot of juice coming off the big output that they had 1 week ago.
Nothing like confidence, is there? When you've played well the week before, you can't wait to get back on the field and do it again.
On second down. They run with Stewart. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at it. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. After the interception, here's Keenum. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
They fake the give to Gurley, now Keenum. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, no, Jack, Patriot.
Third and long, it's Keenum. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They'll run for it. Peterson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And tough starting field position here. They start on the ground. This is Stewart on first. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The starters on defense here for Los Angeles.
Michael Brockers was a first-round pick coming out of college and has done nothing but enhance that status. A tremendous player inside.
Here's Newton. And this one brought in by a man who missed all of last year, Kelvin Benjamin.
Partner, he sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Second down now after the incompletion.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Newton turns and hands to Stewart. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Tremaine Johnson. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken.
Not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense?
You didn't take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner. Screen pass means the offensive line has bluffed the defenders. They make them think that they can just get through and get to the quarterback. Instead, they're setting them up. Little screen pass, lofted over them, and now they're in front, and they get downfield for big yardage when they do it right.
And he's brought down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play. Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Throwing on third down, Newton. He'll hit Whitaker in the flat. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's the Panthers in possession of football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They come out with one back, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? First cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They start the drive with Peterson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And for K'Wan Short, the questions about his motor really went away in 2015. Boy, what a season he had.
17 tackles for a loss last year, and, of course, give him another one right there. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. Bryant, the lone receiver, left.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Check. Patriot.
On 3rd and long, it's Keenum. He has Brett over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now it's Ginn. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the offense will come back on.